everybody, and welcome to part 3 of our latch thing. So here's where you really get to see me screw up a lot. So this is actually fitting the latch itself to the door, and when you're doing this type of door, there's a side that has all the bracing on, and there's a flat side. And so in my brilliance, I was thinking, well, it needs to go to the flat side, and that's great if the flat side was on the outside of the door, because somewhere in the process I said, I really hate to put all this cool looking bracing and then hide it inside. So we're gonna do this to the outside. Well, the problem is that means that the latch that I made may not necessarily mount up with everything. So you're going to get to see a little bit of ingenuity here. But this portion here is relatively straightforward. Back in the day, this would have been done with chisels and all that kind of good stuff. Since this door was already put up, we kind of had to do it with modern tooling. And one of the tricks to make sure that everything's nice and super clean is that you just don't drill all the way through. I actually drill from both sides, and that kind of keeps everything pretty clean. Using the tri-square here, I'm able to really be able to see where everything goes and make a nice, neat hole through. So, yeah, not terrible bad. Again, always a lot easier to do this with the door on the ground, but this entire first cabin has been a bit of an experiment. We needed to get something done, and so there was a lot more of doing than planning in this end of it. And I was laughing with Jonathan, the guys helping with this, that by the time we get done with like the fourth cabin, we may know how to do one right. So, but I guess that's the kind of trick with everything, is that everything that you always do is a prototype. I always laugh at somebody that does like two things and they think they've done it, when normally in the shop, if you've done, 20 of them, you may just start to get to knowing what you're doing. So now here you see yet another screw up. You saw earlier where I was trying to, uh, take this super long, nice piece and cram it through the door, and it's just too much curve, just not working. I'm fiddling it out, but I'm about to eventually decide that nope, it's just not going to work, and we're going to need to shorten this bad boy. So a couple of clips later, and voila, it actually works. The range of motion in the latch is actually quite small, so it's not that much of a problem. So once I kind of get it centered, where I make sure I've got the largest range of motion I can possibly have, uh, there you go. See, there's the block. It didn't fit, so we just cut a block to make it fit. And guys, this is just part of it. Beforehand in the videos, and I know you guys have been saying how much you enjoy seeing the mistakes left in this thing. I always when I do these videos, I try to cut a lot of that out because it always feels like everything I do is a mistake. And I know that may come as a surprise to a lot of you guys, but everything we do screws up in some shape, form, or fashion. I said, you have no idea, how difficult it is for something to go according to plan. And so I guess I would say to you guys that are out there and you're watching these videos, and look, if you're putting your best foot forward and you want to show everybody how to do stuff well, you don't want to look like everything's just screwing up, but that's kind of how it is. Even after, good God, 20 years of me doing this, it always seems like something is screwing up from time to time. So, even in this little thing right here, you've seen 3 major catastrophes, but, I suppose the only wisdom to be taken from this is that it's going to screw up. Fix it. Keep doing it until you have something that works. And, you know, I would think that if somebody came down to stay in a cabin and their eye was so critical, they say, "Oh, look, he had to add a block to make it fit." Well, you're hunting a problem. So here's the actual mechanism getting ready to go in. And what I'm fitting for right now is the catch. And what's so cool about these latches is that a lot of these pieces were made for timber frame houses, and these were just literally driven into the frames. Now I'm going to pilot the frame a little bit here, but other than that, I'm literally driving the catch in, and the adjustments in how far that you drive it. Better not drive it too much or you're going to be in trouble. So making sure that I've got the right size, I'm going to pop my screw in here. Now this is one thing that I do a little differently in a lot of this work is that I don't use like nice nails in this. Now even though that these are forged heads, these are actually lag bolts that have a square head and we dress the head. And the reason for that is because they look great and they hold great. Old nails are good, but they're a pain in the hind end. They don't always fit, and it makes things, especially like this, so much more difficult. So we use a lot of these square head lags. But you can see now we've got a little keeper on there. Now notice this. Now here's yet another screw up. Notice that keeper because I did not put a really solid 90-degree shoulder. What's happening is because there's a little bit of a ramp there, it's catching, it's sticking when that thing goes up. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to have to come back in and actually reset that a little bit. I'm going to try to grind it out a little bit to make a good stop. Thankfully, now see if I use lags right there, it would come out easy. But this is after I've reground it. I'm going to put it back into place and re-nail it for the second time so I can cover up the holes from the first time. And I think you're going to see here very quickly. Again, make it fit. Easy. Easy there, big boy. And yeah, making sure the range is good. Couple of tippy taps, using the wrong type of hammer to do this, but it's working. And it sticks again. That's right. So after fighting this joker for what seems like ever, I put a nail stop in it and it works. So again, I cannot stress to you guys how how janky this thing feels, when you're putting in and all the screw ups and everything else. But at the end of the day, we have an attractive latch going into one of our new cabins. Look there. Clink. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all very much for watching the video. There's going to be more good stuff coming out here lately or soon. You guys be good. Talk to you then.